Okay, so we are here on list item clicked, and we are on our food. We are just go to the list, and when we click on it, we want the edit button to appear. So let's start with that. We just go to categories fragments, and we have here show our edit button, so that is what we will do first. And okay, we didn't actually manage to create the list items clicked. So let's just go to this one and see what have we done wrong. Database, list cursor. Set it. List item clicked. I'll just search for this one. Yeah, this is on click my test, so we need this one. And what was LV? It's the adapter. And it's called LVL items this time. Okay, so let's try again. Yeah, and now they appeared. Very good. So let's make a design for the edit, not for the view. Food fragment food view. Just go to sign up and just copy table layout. And we want to have scroll view. Okay. So now I want to use this design. Get the ID and the name first. move to the position. I don't know if it's called list cursor, is it? Yes, it is. Change the title. Set the current ID, the current name. So current ID could be set over here, actually. And I think we can just copy this and use it the same in the categories fragment. Like this. And what else did we do? We moved to subclass, but we don't want to move to subclass, we want to change the design. There's error here. Why is there error? Yeah, here, the ID. Okay, for the design we want to change the layout. So we do that first. And the layout name is eggplant fruit view. So let's just try it and see that nothing crashes. Yeah, it works. So let's make the view design. So I want it to look like this. Image. Image view. So I'll just use the logo or something. Okay, I'll use do we have logo? Yeah, here's logo. Where did the image go? Here it is. Image view food. So this is for, look at the TV adapter. And a table, this is for food image. Okay, we have the image. Next, we need this line. So about or something, yeah, I don't know what we are going to call it. We call it about. That's a text here. Text here about. And I think I want a headline. Text view headline. And then a subheadline. And the subheadline is for the manufacturer name. So this is text view, view food name, view food image, view food about, and after about I want a description. Yes, okay, so now I want this table. Calories table. So the first is text view food blank, and then we have text view and the text food of view food. And the text view, and the text view food about, text view food. This is edit text view food headline energy. Oh, this is text, not edit text. And I'm gonna string energy. We don't have it, so I need to make it. Energy. We need proteins. Carbs and fat. Energy, proteins, carbs, fat. So it looks like this. And the next line will have per 100. So just add per 100 underneath. And just add a bit margin. And I add margin for the right of each of these also. Looks good. And then we need one for per per M. And the first one should be blank. So now it looks like this. So this should be a bigger text. 100 view text larger, something like that. Oh. Text view, not view text. Text size attribute. So let's look for text size here. Here it is. Something like that. I just want a headline before the calorie table, that this is the calorie table. Text size. $18 maybe? Yeah. And what did this have? 18. Okay, margin top. The image of the margin top and bottom. Okay, it looks really good now. Maybe I should have margin top at the first also. So this is the table, this is the design for our view food. Looks really cool. In my email it should say per 100 gram. And this one, I don't know what it is in English. Per meal. Okay. Oh, I took it wrong at this, so it doesn't matter. Just have to go down. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to program it. So we go to food fragment, list item clicked, get data from database. So let's fill in everything here. And this is get activity. When we open it, we have to close. Cursor food cursor equals to db.select. Okay, let's look at the fields we want to have. Food name, food manufacturer name, description, serving size, serving measurement, serving name number, name word, energy, proteins. I wonder if it would be easier just to do like this. Maybe we don't want them, want image ESE, don't want this one, and I don't think we need the notes. Looks good. Okay, let's try this one now. No, we need to select from the food. And the next was fields. And we want where the ID equals to print ID SQL. Let's check that we don't get any errors here. Barcode, I don't think we need this too either. No errors, that's good. Okay, let's find the edit text we need. Let's just start to go 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So I'll go to my food view. Start with headline. And text here equals to text view get view. Oh. Dot. Oh, I forgot the code. Android. Let's just look at the edit text. Find view by ID. Okay, so let's change the text. And we want to use a food cursor. Dot. Get string. One. Yeah, and it's correct. So, but I think we should actually make the strings ready. Let's convert the cursor to strings. Go string. We'll just take everything here. Just so that Notepad is much quicker. Replace this with this string. ID name factor description serving energy proteins extract energy proteins carb types user barcode blah 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 blah. This one equals to this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. This is 21. Okay. Looks much better now. Yep. Okay, subheadline. Then we have image. But we don't use any images yet, so then we have this line. Calculation line. So I want to make a string for it, and it's this. Equals to this and this. Okay, next line is description. Then we have the calories table. carbs and the last one fat. Just mapping them up or changing the text of each of them. Okay, and then we have fat. Okay, and next is per calculated. And this should be it. This didn't change. Why didn't it change? So let's look at the calorie table first. Looks great. This says email, shouldn't be email. Let's go to strings. String name. Or this could actually just be name. This should be a manufacturer name. We don't have that, so we have to make that. This was the about. Then we have description. And this was per 100. This is per meal. So let's try to run it one more time. As you can see, we have one error here. Wrong text. This is the error here. Okay, so now we go to title in the factor. 30 grams equals 1 spoon. Calories table. Okay, and add the image. Looks very good now. So at my website I also have 60 here. I could put 50. And then this should change. So 60 if I put 120. This is 82 now, and here's 34. But I don't think we need that. Let's create edit. So I'll make a new layout, fragment, food, and edit. Now I think I want to have one for edit and one for add. I don't think I want to use the same. New layout. Okay, fragment, food, edit. And then just take the fragment food, copy everything, go to fragment food edit, paste everything. Oh, fragment food view, copy everything, go to edit and paste everything. So let's go to our food fragment. And we have to go to our action edit. So we'll make an edit food. So we have to make that method edit food. Public void edit food. So I just take the same as in item click list. Now list item clicked. Use fragment, food edit. Let's change the title to edit. Then I'll get the data from the database and convert it to strings. Okay, and then I will close the database. Just run it to see that nothing wrong happens. Fruit, edit, okay. I don't think that worked. because it shouldn't be action edit, it should be something else. So let's go to menu food. This is the one. Menu action food. So let's try it one more time. Yeah, now we got it. So I want to have fields next to them. Fragment food edit. Let's start by adding a table. Table row. And then a headline. And here we want an edit text. Web content. Android ID equals to edit text view edit food name. We don't want margin top here, we don't want bigger text size. Let's remove everything else. And of course we have to end the table. Okay. So now we should have our first field here. Name, yes. Just go to sign up and look at the text view. Or the edit text from sign up. Let's add EMS also. For 10. Right. This insert shit. Oh. Shift numpad 0, okay. Oh no, it's the next one. Yeah. Okay, now we have our name. Should have some margin for it's right. Okay. And I want a headline over there here, saying like this is general things. This is a general table. this one. Data string. So the string general. Okay, like this. General, blah blah, with lots of fields. Okay. Next one is manufacturer. This looks like the space is too much. There's too much space. Remove the margin top. Okay, manufacturer, and then we have, what is the next one? Description. And after that we have serving size, measurement, and this. So we have these four. So I want to make a new headline for the serving. So let's make a serving table. We need to go to strings and add serving. And our first one was the size. And then measurement. And I think maybe we should have measurement as some spinner. I'm not sure yet. We'll just put it as this as for now. Next one is name number. Let's just call it number. Okay, string for that. Name word. So make a word also. Okay. Then we have our table. Calories table. So instead of text view here, I just want to make this an edit text. Edit text food. The text edit food. Yeah. And the first serving is not allowed to be edited, so we put because it's going to be calculated automatically. Let's remove that one. Edit text, edit text, edit text. Looks really great. And for each of these I want them to be a padding a bit to the left maybe. Oh, we'll keep it for now and we'll think about it. What more fields do we need? The barcode. And it's up in general, I think. View food, text view, edit, food, general. And then we have category. Oh, this should be a barcode, of course. And that's string. Looks great. And now we need the category. Text view, edit, food, category. And this is definitely a spinner. We don't have the string category. So let's just look at sign up for a spinner. Here it is. Spinner. Edit food category. So let's just add a submit button at the end. Save. Okay, so I think this is very good. I think we have everything except for the images. So now we can go and handle them at our food category. Food, blah blah blah. Looks good. I feel like this should be black. Make that in our list. Blue text, black, precise. Text view. So let's go to food fragment, and we were at edit food. So let's just take this list here. So I put a headline, edit text. This one. And it was name. We're at general now. And what was the next one? Vector. So just copy the text here. Paste it. Set a string. Okay, we'll just copy and make some copies of this. Next one is description. Like this. Next one is barcode. Then we have category. Category is a spinner, so we need to look at categories fragment. And just find the code for filling the spinner. Let's search for spinner. 3 spinner with categories. And we want not work parent ID is 0. We want like everything. Okay, let's just move along. Next one after spinner. And we need to set the adapter also. Okay. Then we have sorting table. We have size. Then we have measurement. Number. Word. Then we have the calories table. This one is energy. Proteins. And then it's carbs. Fat. Okay, now we only need to okay, one more error. Where's that one now? up here. So description, let's see what is wrong. Edit text, edit text, edit text. Use a text view instead of edit text. Edit text, edit text, edit text. Okay, the only thing we now have left is the... I got one more error. Where is the error? Oh, there was no error. Okay. The only thing we have left now is the category ID, because when we launch it, it will say that that the wrong thing is the parent. Now we got one error. Guess it's maybe it's the database. Let's remove the category. Okay, let's add the category again. Where can the error be? This is the one. Because we use this wrong spinner in. So what I was going to show is that the category now will be at the parent no matter what, and that is not correct. So for food, baked beans, edit, this will be a parent, but it should not be parent. It should be the correct category. So what I want to do is, and as you can see, everything is just sorted and we have no control of nothing here. So I want to make them double, main category and then subcategory. So maybe we should make like a new headline for it. I think that would be smart. So let's make a new one here, category, table. Text view, edit. Category. So let's call this for category. Okay, the first one is main category. Text view. So let's call this main. And the spinner edit food main. And then we have a new row, which is sub. So let's make the strings main and sub. And now it's food category main. So we are here at category now. So for baked beans, as an example, we get main category and then we get subcategories. So let's start with main category. So here it should say parent category ID equals to 0. This will ensure that the first only get the main categories. And here we have everything. Here we don't want this dash. Zero. So let's remove that one. Let's try it now. Just type right here. Edit. And now we have this one in. That's correct. And now we want a sub. And do we have a field for a category here? Category ID, here it is. So I actually want to get the subcategories now. And then just want to make a text for what category we really are in. Okay. Spin the fields, they are the same for both. So now we make a new cursor, we make a db cursor for sub. And now we want, now I have to think. I'll just print this first. And I have to go to Google Chrome to look at the database. So this is category 34 as an example. So categories 34, so you should have taco. So we want to find db cursor current category first. Current food category. So the category that the food uses. The category, the food So then we have to select where the ID equals to category ID. And now I think we can try to print it. So this is ID and this is name. Get string of number 1. Okay, let's print. Food, tortillas, edit, category 34, taco. Okay, now we know it's in taco. And now we can find its parent ID. So, string, get food, and front food category and ID is the same as this, with the number 2 in it. So now we have found what category food is in and its parent. Now we can fill in the subcategories. Just copy the code from main categories. Call TV cursor sub. The parent ID is equal to this string. Okay, let's try to run this code now. Okay. Okay, we need to call it every spinner category sub. It's getting a bit advanced. Spinner category sub. Adapter sub. No, this is not sub, this is main. Fruit, blah blah, edit. So it's underneath bread. Okay, well, let's take something we know. Tortillas. This is empty, the main. That's strange. Let's look at main first. So this is not used. Look at main, set that up. whole wheat edit. Now we got all the main categories and we got the subcategories. And here it should be pre-selected taco. So and I think we have done this also one time before. Turn out subcategory selected. And selected subcategory. Set it to 0. So if X this should be a string. So if this number 0 now I cannot turn off the insert. Oh my god, Acer, what have you done? Yeah. No, it's not on. Now it's off. TP cursor get string 0 to string dot equals selected subcategory. Then we know that so this is getting really advanced. I can't explain it anymore. Current food category ID should be here. So if this equals current food category ID, then we know that the integer of selected subcategory index should be this number, should be X. Select index of sub. And select now spinner set selected item. I think it's that. And that's it. Okay, now I think it will work. Who would imagine that it would be so much work to change so little code? Tortilla. Okay, it did not work. Yeah, I need to make some coffee. Just have a quick break to think about this.